Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having an amazing and blessed day today. Hope everything's going well with you. Here we are, day 4, already Thursday. Week's going quick, but we are continuing our message about what is kingdom balance. And that's such a huge thing that we need to understand and develop the balance between all of our beliefs and doctrines. And we're going to get into it today. Just want to remind you that we always want to keep it between the ditches. So today we're going to talk about doctrine. Is your doctrine in balance? And that is such a key thing that people get lost in. And people can argue with me, but church history is the example. All we have to do is look back at church history and see how people get so unbalanced in their doctrine on a constant basis. See, excuse me. We first started with getting called Christians because we pretended like we were little Christ. So people made fun of us and said, "You're like Christs." And so, but it stuck. We're like, yeah, that's cool. And then we were persecuted and Rome came against us. But eventually the Caesar, which was the name of Constantine, became a Christian, and he declared that every religion is open and free to believe, and Christianity spread like wildfire. And then the next guy came along and he said, no, Christianity is going to be the only religion in the Roman Empire, therefore starting the Roman Catholic Church, which then started a new doctrine saying this is how it is. Then what happened? Well, lots of death and destruction eventually came about. And then some guy named Luther came in and he hung a thing on a door and said, hang on a minute. We are way off base, and started a new doctrine called Lutheranism. And then you have denomination, people saying, hang on a minute. This is wrong. This is how it is. And they're following God. They're having a revelation of who God is, having a relationship with God, having inspiration. And then all of a sudden it becomes this religion. And so it goes from religion to religion. And then we have new revelation and understanding and a new doctrine and we got the Pentecostals, we got the Presbyterians, we got the Free Presbyterians, we have the locked up Presbyterians, we have all these denominations. And why? Because we want to have a right and a wrong. And of course, I'm right and you're wrong. And if there is any discretion or if there's any disagreement, we're going to split. Instead of understanding that there is balance, that we have to understand there is balance, because there's no right or wrong. Now, people are going to be upset about this, but no, it's not about right or wrong. It's about what brings life and what does not. That is what we have to define things. What brings life, not what's right or wrong. Okay? Because if it's working for you and your doctrine says that you want to get baptized in water versus sprinkling on the head, and that's working for you, God bless you. As long as you're not harming anybody and it's bringing life into you, that's what matters. If someone speaks in tongues and someone doesn't like it, what is it to you? What is it to you if I speak in tongues or I believe in healings or I believe in prosperity? We're going to argue about all those things. Why? Because we do not have balance. We don't understand what it is. Because, and it goes back to the garden, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. I'm going to decide what's evil. I'm going to decide what's good, instead of saying I'm going to keep it in balance and know that the purpose is life with God, walking with God, taking care of people, loving people. That's the point. not not what kind of music you're listening to, not if you meet on Sunday or Saturday. All those things that we have just argued about. Let's keep it in balance, folks. Does it bring life? So, action step: is your doctrine bringing life to you? Because that's what matters. Is your doctrine bringing life to you? Okay, so have a great and blessed day, not a Brett. Anyway, have a great